A delegation from Saudi Arabia is in Israeli-occupied West Bank today, rather. Officials met with Palestinian Authority President Abbas in Ramallah yesterday. This comes as Israel's tourism minister made an official public visit to Saudi Arabia. The two countries have been discussing efforts to establish diplomatic ties. So for more analysis on this, we're joined by Stephen Simon. He's a senior analyst for the Quincy Institute and a professor of Middle Eastern Studies at the University of Washington. Thanks for joining us. This is rather historic, and it's actually breaking with, I guess you would say, historic norms. I don't know if that's the right phrasing. So tell us more about the effort to establish diplomatic ties between Saudi Arabia and Israel.
Well, the United States has offered Saudi Arabia two very significant things in return for Saudi normalization of its relations with Israel. The one is a treaty that would obligate the United States to come to Saudi Arabia's defense if Saudi Arabia were attacked. And the second would be U.S. assistance in setting up a civilian nuclear program in Saudi Arabia that, unlike others the United States assists, would enable Saudi Arabia to enrich its own uranium, which some people regard as a proliferation risk. This is quite an audacious move on the part of the United States in return for normalization between Saudi Arabia and Israel. It's not clear really what the United States gets out of this, and we hope to see an answer to that question in the coming weeks or months. In the meantime, it's going to be very difficult, I think, for the Israeli government to agree to the requirements that Saudi Arabia has stipulated for normalization. And the main requirement is steps that Israel will take to facilitate the creation of a Palestinian state. That would have been a very hard thing to ask even before Israel became, well, shall we say, ruled by a very far-right government. So it's a tough issue, and we'll see if Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu can convince his ultra-right coalition to accede to Saudi demands.
So let's talk about Palestinians. As you know, the newly appointed envoy to the Palestinian Authority presented his credentials to President Mahmoud Abbas. It's the first time that there's been a visit since 1967. I wonder, the Saudi ambassador has made it clear that any normalization of diplomatic relations with Israel must come with at least a major deal to allow the West Bank some autonomy, and putting them on a path to the creation of a Palestinian state, to be clear. So how is the Prime Minister Netanyahu, in this case, going to sell that to the far-right members of his party?
Well, the two things that have been talked about are putting areas that are now under Israeli control into Palestinian control on the West Bank. And the second is a verifiable end to, or halt, to Israeli settlement activity on the West Bank. The coalition that's currently holding power in Israel is not going to agree to these things. So the question is, what will the Saudis at the end of the day settle for in return for the two things the United States is offering? And that's, a difficult question to answer because we don't know exactly how badly the Saudis want this defense treaty and want American assistance for its nuclear program. If the Saudis really want these things, then they'll settle for whatever the Israelis are willing to do vis-a-vis the Palestinians, even if it's not very much.
All right, Stephen Simon, fascinating discussion. Yeah. If it happens, it's a major diplomatic breakthrough. I think a lot of people all over the world, but specifically in the Levant, would love to see this happen. So let's hoping that it does. Thank you very much for your analysis.
Thank you.